Good morning, Heathlands, and welcome to week 36 of Heathlands at Home Extended Broadcasts. This week so far we've had
Nick's exercise session Monday at 11:15.
Art Live with Helen Tuck was on Monday at 1 p.m. This week making e-form stamps.
On Tuesday we had
Dancing to Hear with Wendy at 10:30.
You may have noticed there was no signing with Nick on Tuesday. From this week, signing is now officially on Thursdays at 11.
Then we had the Heathlands Quiz of the Week at 1 p.m. And who won is between us and Daniel and Connor, I believe.
So, well done to us and to you too, of course, probably.
Coming up today at Heathlands at Home.
On Facebook at 11 after us is Workout with Maria.
Live lunch from 12 p.m. to 12:45 p.m.
Spiff's themed bingo at 1 from the Purple Bubble.
Today's theme is cat bingo.
If you want to watch the hilarity of Cat Bingo Live, then join Spiff, us, and the rest of the Purple Bubble at 1 today on Facebook.
The Purple Bubble, where the magic happens. Coming up right now, we have
a guest presenter with a craft to share with you.
So far, we've had videos from myself, Helen Tuck, Helen Walsh, and Susan.
Today we have a video from one of those people, but who could it be?
Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make a lovely little rose with, and you've guessed it, a fork. We're going to start off making the petals like we did for the dog rose, but you don't pull them quite as tight at the bottom. So what I'll do is make another petal and then you can see what I mean. So you take your wool. Oh, where's the end? There we go. I'm going to tip this forward so you can actually see what I'm doing. Just hang on a sec. There we go. You take your wool and you tie it round one of your prongs. Handed or right-handed, tie it round the top prong. So I shall just... Oh, good start. Throw my fork on the floor. Think it's going to be one of those days. And you never know, Charlie might just not photobomb. I think he's gone to sleep on the back of my chair. So you tie your knot, leave quite a long bit, because obviously we'll be tying more knots, as ever. Then you weave in and out of your prongs, yeah? And then back the other way. So you need roughly 15, but it doesn't matter if you go a bit over, but I wouldn't go less, because then your petals won't wrap as nicely. You could make all your petals in different colours, or make the centre one colour. Oh, that's because I'm too busy talking to watch what I'm doing. So I'll just put it to the side and then there we go. Keep going. It's probably about 2/3 the way up your fork. You do actually become quicker at doing these the more you do. And for a rose, you're going to need 8 of them. But they are worth the effort because they're so pretty. Oh no, a few more yet. You need to make sure you end on the opposite side of where you began and leave about 2/4 length of wool, because we're going to do the threading through. So get your needle and try not drop it on the floor again. And then you go up each one. If you can't get all the way up in one, it doesn't matter, just come out. I might just pull this all a bit too tight in my eagerness to get it done. There we go. So you go all the way at one, needle out, and then go back up the next one. You can see that? I'm going to go up this one here. Up the next one. Then before you go up the last one, you can tie another little knot. Then you go up your last one. Oh, it doesn't want to go up. There we go. You can, if you want, actually just slide it off at this point, but be careful not to let this fall apart. And then you go round it, get your other bit out of the way, and then go through again, making sure you catch all of them. And then with the dog rose, we pulled it really, really tight. With these, not quite as tight, so you've got a bit of a flat edge. Then, yeah, you've guessed it, more knots. There we go. So you can open it that. Then, because I'm going to use this as my centre, I'm going to keep my long bit and just trim off my little bit. Okay. There you are again. Right, you need 8. So obviously I've prepared some earlier, otherwise you'd be here all day. No, it doesn't take that long. You can trim them all off your petals, all the dangly bits, except for one. If you haven't got one roughly 4.5 length left, that's okay, just trim them all off and thread another piece of wool. So I'm just going to thread this one. Right. With your first one, you roll it up quite tight. You can see? Because this is going to be the centre of your rose. And then just put a stitch through, just to hold it in place. Then you're going to get your petals and wrap them round. Can you see that? And then put a stitch through to hold it in place. Then you're going to get your next petal. Do it so they're overlapping about 1 centimetre. You see that? It's already starting to look like a rose. And again, hold it in place and put a couple of stitches through. This is why I left quite a long bit. So there we go. Then you keep doing that with your petals, making sure you overlap the previous petal. And then just put a little couple of stitches in to hold it in place. If you wanted to make a big floribunda rose, you could do 10, 12 petals, entirely up to you. You could be really crazy and do each wrap round of petals in a different colour. It depends what you want the rose for. Another stitch in there. Right. Oh, I've come unthreaded. Oh, got a fly walking across the screen. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. It's starting to look like a rose. It's a bit lopsided at the moment because I need to put a few more around here. But you just keep going round, making sure you overlap. This is petal 7, so we're nearly there. Once you've made the petals, they actually don't take that long to construct. Now come undone again. I might actually need another piece of wool. Oh no, what's my last one? I should be able to just get at it. Rose flat. And then the very last petal. I'm going to put on here, but I am going to tie this off and get another piece of wool. I'll be back in a minute. Right, I've just sewn the last petal on, and as you can see, it's looking like a rose. You can just tease your petals out a little bit. There we go. Now, what I've done with this one is I originally left a long piece of wool on because I thought I might attach it to a hair slide to pop in my hair. But then I thought, because I've got a birthday coming up, I've put a thin piece of ribbon through, and then when I've wrapped the present and tied it, I can then knot this onto it. Now, this ribbon, the best place to get the very fine ribbon is, if you look inside your clothes, you'll quite often find there's, oh, got one here, I've not pinched this one, a long piece of ribbon. If you snip it off very carefully, don't do what I've done in the past. I've not had my glasses on and I've actually snipped the clothes, then had to do a quick bend. This is just a really nice length and just the right thickness, so you can tie it on to the present. You could, because it's got a nice firm back, sew a brooch back on. Leave the ribbons in, it would look quite pretty. Or what I'm going to do when I finish with these is do a few more, but do some pink, some red and some white, and then do 5 round in a circle going round, and then 1 in the middle, and I think it'll make a really lovely centre decoration for a table. You could, if you make wreaths, tie them into your wreaths, make a summer one with, you know, a few of the other flowers that we've done. There's lots you can use them for. They actually look quite pretty just thrown in a bowl of potpourri. So there you go. How to make a rose with a fork. Okay, thanks for joining me. Bye.
As you've seen this week, we have our very own Susan again, showing you how to make a rose with a fork.
Just to go off topic for a little bit, we just wanted to apologise for not being here last week, but due to complications, we were unable to attend. So we apologise for the inconvenience, and we hope all is forgiven. I hope.
Yeah. Again, we apologise. Yeah, of course. But we're back now. So all that matters. Anyways, still to come this week we have
Nick with football stroke sports fanatics live social group on Thursday at 1:30.
also on Thursday we have
Dancing to Heel with Wendy, the seated version.
the time of dancing to heel has been changed from 11 a.m. to 10:30 a.m.
And for the first time on Thursdays, we have signing with Nick at 11.
We changed days from Tuesday to Thursday as Boccia has now started back up and running.
Boccia will be on Tuesday mornings with Nick at Harrowby Sports Hall.
And also the Heathlands Book Club with Jeanette and Susan will be on Thursday as well.
And on Friday, we have Tai Chi with Annette.
Which brings us to the main event of our Heathlands at Home broadcast.
The most popular part of the Heathlands at Home broadcast.
We have another brilliant new book to read to you.
And today's book is... Okay, brace yourselves.
Gosh.
Super Poop. Don't have to read this.
Well, it's the only book around.
Okay. Meet Super Poop. He is your friendly local pooper hero in training. Super Poop just needs to perform one totally amazing rescue to earn his place in the Super League of Superheroes. Will anyone send out a call for help? Who knows? One morning, Super Poop is busy shampooing when my first call on the poo phone. Super Poop shouts, "Hello, how may I help you?" There's a large mess floating in the pool, you say. I'm on my way. Super Poop to the rescue. Plops away. Oh. Super Poop makes a big splash at the Wacky Waves water park. Have no fear. I'm here to wipe up the mess. Now, where's that floater? Floater. Got you, says the lifeguard. But I've come to save you, cries Super Poop, looking flushed. No need, shouts Octogirl, sliding onto the scene. I'll untangle this mess in no time. Oh, plop, sighs Super Poop. I guess this isn't a job for me. Later that day, Super Poop is ironing his super pants when... Blah, 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 blah. Boop, 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 boop. Job number 2, a powerful blast at your party. You say, this one is definitely a job for Super Poop. Plops away. Oh, good. Super Poop crash lands into the barbecue party. I'm here to save you from the smelly blast, he yells. I don't smell any parps. Don't be a party pooper. Super Poop, I've I've got it covered, calls Wonder Duck. You have got to be scared. Sigh Super Poop. When will I find a job that's right for me? We're getting all the puns in this one. Every time the poop phone rings, Super Poop leaps into action, but every time another hero takes care of business. Gigantara. Ring, ring. Cat attack. Dynamo Dog. Super Poop is even beaten by Safety Stan to help old Mrs. Peak cross the road. For poop's sake. How will I ever prove I'm more than just a plop? Super Poop is ready to give up when help. Following the cry, Super Poop skids from the corner. At the museum, he finds the guard in a terrible flap. What's the problem here? Super Poop asks his biggest, boldest superhero voice. Crooked Croc has stolen the museum's most precious diamond, says Octogirl. He escaped down the drain and sealed it off. We don't know what to do. Toilet trouble? Now that sounds like a job for Super Poop. Super Poop spies Crooked Croc in the sewer ahead. Stop right there, thief. I'm here to bring you to justice. Crooked Croc turns in surprise and just who are you, he scoffs. Me? Smiles the daring poopy hero. I'm the new skid on the block. Genius. I'm Super Poop. He ducks and rolls. Slush. Crooked Croc slips and falls. Pow. Super Poop grabs Croc and with mighty concentration parts. You've saved the day, Super Poop, shouts Octogirl. We could use a hero like you in the Super League, Gigantorov says. 3 cheers for Super Poop, they all yell. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray.
Puns.
Hip hip poo.
Hooray.
Meet Super Poop, the newest poop hero. These get me on. In the Super League of Superheroes. If you're causing toilet trouble, he'll flush you down, and thanks to his special set of skills, he's never late when nature calls. Plops away. Oh, great.
What would you want him in the Marvel world, wouldn't you?
I think I'll just stick to Spider-Man, thanks. We are back again the same time next week with another awesome book to read you.
Have a great rest of your week. Stay safe and stay happy. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.